morning, everybody. I had an interesting experience this morning. I debated on whether to retell this tale, but I thought I'd go ahead and do it anyway. Just because of some of the negative comments that may come from it, but we'll see. I was going down this little two-lane road, one lane in each direction, and the speed limit on that road is about 35 or 40 miles an hour, and I had this car right on my butt, and I kept signaling him to move back, and he wouldn't do it. And so we approached this stoplight, and as we got to the light, we're stopped, and he decides that he's going to come up next to me on the right hand side, and there is no really much of a shoulder over there. It was all dirt. And he came up to me and opened his window, and I was getting ready to curse him out. Well, not really curse him out, but just chastise him for, following me so close. And it happened to be a priest. And he says, "Excuse me, I'm lost." He says, "Where's so-and-so road?" 2920, I think he said. And I said, "Well, you can take a left here and go 2 street lights, and that's 2920. Or you can go straight, and it'll eventually run into 2920. And so he says, "Well, I'll go left." And then he has the audacity to pull around me and go up in front of me. So I thought, okay, so we got a priest that's late or something, okay. And first of all, let me tell everybody that whether you're a priest, a pastor, a preacher, or whatever, they're still human. So, and they're prone to human errors and human ways, so even though they should try to achieve godlike behaviors, it's not possible because they are human. So, but anyway, that aside, we're sitting at the stoplight. He pulls in front of me to get in front of me, and I'm like, well, okay, whatever. And instead of turning left, he goes straight, which is okay. He can still get to where he's going. And but then he starts tailgating the car in front of him. And I'm not talking about just casual tailgating like I am to this car in front of me. I mean, this guy's up on this person's bumper. And I just couldn't understand, I just don't understand. First of all, the guy's old. We're talking an old priest, so I'm guessing in the 70s. But okay, maybe the guy just can't see, and the only way he can see the car in front of him is he's right up on him. But anyway, so he tailgates. He gets to the road where he wants to turn, and he obviously sees the marking on the street of the street name, so I guess he decides, well, I'm going to turn. So he makes a turn, but instead of there's actually a turning lane on the right hand side, and but does he signal that he's going to turn? No. So the whole time that I've seen this guy, he tailgates. He goes around people that he shouldn't be going around. He tailgates another person, and then he turns without signaling. And this is a guy that's supposed to achieve godlike behaviors, and he's not doing it. So, is there? My question to everybody is there an age as to which a person should not be driving? Should you get up a certain age and maybe have to retake your driving test or an eye test or something that's mandatory? I mean, how much burden do we put on our government to police our citizens for driving ability? The reflexes not strong at a certain age, you know, and that sort of thing. Do we make cars? Do we put the burden on the automakers that make certain cars for people of certain ages? No. I know that some cars have what they call an adaptive cruise control, to where it senses the car in front of you and maintains a certain distance if you have the cruise control on. But should all autos have that built-in feature where it maintains a certain distance between you and the car in front of you, whether you've got it on cruise control or not? Maybe set it at a minimum or something, based upon speed and whatever. So I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I think cars are pretty expensive as they are, so do you put that up on your automakers to design a system like that, to incorporate it into their vehicles as a standard feature or as an optional feature? Do you, as a governing agency for driver's licenses, do you make that a mandatory feature on people that are of a certain age? You know, what that age is or whatever, I don't know. But you may have some people that are well up in their 80s and outdrive 20-year-olds. So, you know, you can't really say age. So do you put that upon the governing agencies to do more in-depth testing of people's reflexes and eye-hand coordination and that sort of thing? You know, what do you do? Or do you put it solely upon the policing agencies to issue tickets to every little infraction that they see? You know? I don't think that there's enough policing agencies out there that'll make a dent in that. And the courts, you'll really overburden the courts with stupid stuff, so what do you do?